I've always felt like I have this rhythm inside of me.
Well, you have to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A freestyle is like a drum solo with words.
Yeah, and when you get to those fast triplets and you're doing all that stuff, it's like,
Yeah. Well, and it's a huge cheat code, too, for me as a freestyler to have this background as a drummer.
It's nothing new for me, honestly, it's commonplace. This is regular, got the flow they begging for, they have to hear it. I let these lyrics emanate from my spirit. I do it better when I'm rhyming, man, y'all know I embrace. And to be real, I'm feeling quite calm in this place, so let's do it.
Hey, I'm Norah Jones, and today I'm playing along with Mack.
I'm just playing along with you. I'm just playing along with you.
Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Norah, and with me is Sarah Oda.
Hello, and welcome to our show.
Hello.
Our guest today is the incredible freestyle rapper who has gone viral for his off the top of the dome rhymes, improvisation. He's truly one of the best out there, Mack. He's built a massive global following through Omegle and YouTube, doing freestyle sessions. You've seen him everywhere from the Venice Boardwalk to Times Square, just going up to strangers and asking for words and making up rhymes in real time. What he does is seriously just phenomenal. It's unbelievable, actually. I'm personally a huge fan, if you can't tell.
Yes.
And his energy is very positive and contagious. And I felt like just doing that here in this room was super fun.
It was so fun. And yeah, I second everything you said. Everything he does is kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his energy was so great. And he plays drums, but he has not played as much drums as he has done the freestyling thing. And so for this episode, we definitely talked about him playing drums on a few songs, or maybe at least one song, but he ended up playing on everything.
Yeah.
And that was super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We did things a little differently because we were, improvising a lot. We used words from our crew in the control room to kind of try and throw at him during some of the songs. You're going to hear about his background, how he sort of discovered this superpower that he has. You're going to hear about the amount of energy that it takes mentally and physically to just pull off what he does, especially when he's doing a show. And brain power, like the amount of brain power, like just to be a human dictionary all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the brain power to even trust myself to spit out random words
while
for him.
Playing the words.
Just in general.
I know.
So I had to have a hat full of written words.
It's like he
and
must
then he
have
has
another.
The brain power
he has two brains.
Yeah.
One is thinking of the rhymes while the other one's saying them. It's really wild.
It's
anyway,
wild.
In keeping with his style, we did all improvised songs. So
yeah.
Stay tuned.
It was really fun. Enjoy the episode with Mack. So, hey, thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's so awesome to be here.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, it's funny. I mentioned that you're going to be on the show to a few people, and I mean, I've been getting a lot of big excitement from.
Oh, really?
From just anyone.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, no, it's an honor to be here, truly. I'm such a fan of you and your musicianship and your artistry. And I actually wasn't aware of your podcast until you reached out. And then I had the joy of checking some of it out.
Oh, cool.
And I love it. I listened to the episode that you did with Brian Blade.
Oh, yeah. Are you a fan? You're a drummer.
I'm a huge fan.
Of course.
And I got to see Brian Blade with Wayne Shorter when I was young.
That's amazing.
Up in Portland, Oregon, where I'm from. My dad took me to see that show. And so I've been a huge fan of his since then.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's in town right now playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
I got to go check him out.
I think he's playing at Dizzy's the next few nights.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No, but he's so great. And I loved your guys' conversation. And and I checked out you and Logic as well.
Oh, yeah,
and
cool.
He's obviously so great.
Yeah, he's great.
Loved that. So
yeah, it's fun for me because I don't ever play with rappers.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, I'm glad you were into doing it.
100%.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. What you do is insane.
Oh, thank you.
It's kind of insane.
It's a little crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. No, it's awesome. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, I it's always fun to start with music. That's why I asked you to play for a minute. But you want to try a thing?
Let's try a thing.
A thing. So you freestyle.
I freestyle, yes.
Okay, and you're insane at it.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
No, but what do you like to do? Do you have some beats you brought, or?
Yeah, I brought. So I'm open. You know, I'm an
Yeah.
improviser, but I brought like some drum tracks that we
Cool.
can play off the phone.
Or you're sitting at the drums.
Or I'm sitting at the. It feels, you know, like because I'm sitting at the drums, it
Yeah.
feels like I should play. So maybe
If
I'll
you
play.
want, yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna improvise my lyrics. So
Yeah. So I'll give you stuff. How do you know, I was like, I've seen you do it both ways where people say the thing during the track.
Yeah.
And then where people give you words before you start.
Yeah. So I've done it both ways.
Okay.
I don't know if there's one that you'd be more comfortable with or one that feels more exciting or fun for you.
Well, when I was thinking about feeding you words while we were playing,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how he does it because I can't even think of a word every 12 bars.
Yeah, well, what's
You know?
funny, I can't either. That's the funny thing. When other rappers are like, okay, now you throw me words. I'm
Okay.
like, wow, this part's way harder to me than the actual rapping.
the rapping. Well, I have a cheat. I have a cheat.
Oh, you have a cheat sheet.
So
Oh,
I don't-
perfect.
Or I can just give you, why don't we do the ones where I give them to you first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so new for me. So I
love it.
I had everyone in our control room write down some stuff.
Oh, I love it.
And so we're
They're in
going to
that
pull
hat?
it out of a hat.
I love this.
All
This
right,
is
all
awesome.
right.
Okay.
Commonplace.
Commonplace.
Okay, so is it okay?
Yeah, it's almost all okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because I
unless I
feel
was
like they were trying to like get the really complicated words.
No, that's
and I
good.
Was like,
I like that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I like a challenge.
Okay, cool. Commonplace.
Commonplace, which is like regular, normal, frequently occurring.
Yes.
Okay, commonplace.
Commonplace. Extinguish.
Extinguish. Yes, good.
All right. Clarify.
Clarify.
These feel okay.
These are good.
Okay.
Let's get two more.
Okay. Parachute.
Parachute.
Toe. That's mine.
That's good. Finally, a one-syllable word.
I felt like it was called for.
No, it was definitely called for. All right, so let me summarize. Let me see if I even remember them all. Commonplace, extinguish, clarify, parachute, and toe. Those are the words.
Do you mind if I play with you?
I would love for you. Yes.
I won't get fancy.
No, please do your thing. This is awesome.
I'll let you start.
All right, let's see. Something simple on the drums, I think, so I can hopefully remember these words. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Off the dome, we gon' rock it for you. Listen. Kicking freestyles out my face. Every instrumental track is about to get laced. I'm about to break you off with a taste. It's nothing new for me, honestly, it's commonplace. This is regular, got the flow they begging for, they have to hear it. I let these lyrics emanate from my spirit. I do it better when I'm rhyming, man, y'all know I embrace. And to be real, I'm feeling quite calm in this place, so let's do it. We gon' bring it all together, forming a bond tougher than leather, kicking lyrics that are clever. Rhymes they couldn't measure, reaching every time I bring this, lift you higher with the fire that could never be extinguished. Come on, yeah, and y'all know I keep it clever. Compared to fire extinguisher, my flow wetter. I move like H2O, so peep the liquid flowing off the mental. I'ma hit y'all with the sickness. We all up in it. I'm never timid. My flow infinite. Any competition, I win it. Off the top of the dome when I'm pouring poems, I'm playing along with Norah Jones. Let's get it poppin'. We never stopping. We leaving with no option. I'm whipping up these rhyming concoctions. Yeah, doing it better off the top though. And when I rhyme, they know I hit them with the high flow. Yeah, they asking, yo, who is this hairy guy? I hopped on the podcast just to clarify. Just in case you didn't know, we gon' make it dope. Here's the rap clarification, got y'all taking notes. So go ahead and write it down. Get ready for the realness. I put it in your nervous system quick to make you feel this. And they all dig Harry's creations. Afterwards, they be asking for more clarification. Well, if I'm honest, kinda hard to explain. Never be slipping when I be ripping, I go hard with the flames. Throwing it down, name is going around. Y'all know we be getting plenty loot. Taking risks like I jump with no parachute. I said I leap and then the net will appear. 365, they about to sweat me all year. Yeah, and when I rhyme the microphone, I be controlling. They got them panicking like a parachute with some holes in it. Y'all know I'm never timid when I get to rhyming. Constellation, all my stars are in alignment. 747 bars, I'm fly. Jumping all about the plane when I'm kicking
kicking these rhymes, yeah. And y'all know I'm improvising with flair. Improvisers, so y'all know we build the plane in the air. Yes, and I be adding on. I love a tightrope walk. Plug into the system, then not shock. I make it pop when I'm coming through the speakers. Get you lifted like reefer. Spitting straight ether. I'm making y'all believers. When I spit the flow, when I rhyme, I make them feel it from their head to their toes. It's like that, y'all. When we rockin' a beat from the top of their dome all the way to their feet. Listen, and y'all know I kick explosive rhymes. Is he a rapper or a performer? I told the line. Jazz musician was spitting, I be flipping off the top of this. Ill freestyle shortly lasted to apocalypse. Norah Jones and Harry Mack, this be the ill collaboration. Right now with no procrastination. What?
That's crazy.
A little warm up.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Did I remember them all?
I think so. I think I heard all of them.
Okay, we're getting a thumbs up.
Yeah. I mean, even if you didn't, incredible.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, where did you come from? How did you do that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been freestyling since I was, I think, 10 or 11 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
trying to.
Yeah.
My first freestyles were not very great.
What started it?
I think, so for me, it was probably my first exposure to it was 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday on BET.
Okay.
So it was like a freestyle battle show that would happen, and it was like every week, you know, the winner would come back on the show, and at the end of it all, like whoever won the whole thing would get a record deal.
Oh, wow.
And,
okay.
and so there was this incredible rapper and freestyler and now comedian and many other things named Jin, MC Jin, who like won the whole thing. And we were super into watching this and following along every week. We would go over to my friend Brady's house and watch Freestyle Friday. And it was just mind blowing to us. I mean, so I was, you know, in 6th grade, I guess, at this point. And it was just mind blowing to us that they were able to come up with this stuff in the moment without any planning. And it was so electric without like any special effects, or it wasn't overproduced in any way. It was so raw. With little slip ups and mistakes as a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just so exciting to us. So that was my first exposure. And then we started trying to do our own little freestyles, just, you know, little 12-year-olds in Portland, Oregon who were just...
That sounds so fun, actually.
It was awesome.
That
it was
sounds
some
like
of the
a
best
fun time to be a kid, you know,
Oh my
to
God.
be doing that with your friends.
It was so amazing.
Yeah.
Some of the best times of my life, for sure.
A lot of laughing and like...
Oh, man, yeah. And like, we weren't good at it, you know?
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. We were just so obsessed with trying anyway.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a beautiful thing, too, is like, I'm grateful that I started trying to figure out how to freestyle when I was so young, because I didn't yet have all that, like, you know, self-critique and that like inner judgment that gets in the way so often now, like as an adult. Like, it's hard for me to learn new things now because I'm like, oh, that's not good. Or,
Yeah, you
know,
stop yourself from really diving into things.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But back then we didn't care. We were just like, this is awesome.
That's
you know?
so
like,
cute.
yeah. And I'm sure it wasn't good, but it was just filling us up with so much life and so much excitement. So
And
we kept
any of
at
the
it.
friends you got into it with, you're still tight with?
Yeah, I'm still,
Do they do it, or are they?
Yeah. I mean, my one of my close friends, Brady, who I grew up doing music with, when we had a group together back then in 6th grade called State of Mind.
Oh, fun.
And he was the DJ and producer, and I was the MC. And
Just the two of you?
The two of us at first, and then when we got to high school, we kind of expanded the group because, you know, in high school it was like all the local middle schools kind of joined together. The high school was a bigger school, so all of a sudden there were all these new kids that we met, and so then our friends Jack and Alon joined the group as well.
Okay.
And so Alon was my partner in rhyme. He was the other rapper in the group, and then Jack was another DJ and producer. So it was the 4 of us.
That's great.
Yeah, and it was such an awesome time, and I learned so much, and those are some of my closest friends. Alon is no longer living. Rest in peace to him. But he's
I'm sorry.
Just was an amazing writer and freestyler. And,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you egged each other on. Kind of.
100%.
Yeah. Inspired and also kind of competitive sometimes.
Yeah, friendly competition.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I never, like, the funny thing is he would start almost every song.
I'm such a bounce off others type of person, you know? So I was never really like the initial concept or idea. That's why it's funny when you were reaching out, like, oh, what do you want to do for the music when we're on the show? I'm always kind of like, oh, I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
Or if you start something, then I'll know what to do.
Yeah.
You know, but it was the same way with State of Mind, with my group back then. It was always Alon who and he went by Mighty Misk, as in miscellaneous, M-I-S-C. And he was so great at coming up with ideas and concepts for songs. And so he would do his verse first and be like, yo, here's my verse, it's about this. And it was always so great.
Yeah.
And then it was easy for me because then I was like, oh, okay, I can add my 2 cents.
You would take it and run with it probably.
Exactly. But I never wanted to, once I heard his part, I was like, this is so great. I have to bring it, you know? So it was that friendly competition of like, never wanted to let the song down, you know?
Yeah. And it just elevates everything when you have someone like that who eggs you on and just gets it going.
Yeah, 100%. So I learned so much from him. And he was so ahead of his time too. Like back then I didn't understand what some of his lyrics were about.
Really?
You know, but I was like, oh, but it sounded good. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, maybe this is just like some kind of like ear candy thing where it sounds good and it's sort of abstract and you're not necessarily supposed to understand it. And then it's interesting. Since he passed, I went back and listened to a lot of the old music that we had done together. And it was like, wow, like now I feel like I get what he's talking about at 35.
Yeah.
You know, now I understand what he was writing when we were 15. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, that is. I feel like that happens with a lot of music that I didn't understand as a kid.
Yeah.
That I loved.
Oh, same. Yeah.
But I didn't get it at all.
Yeah, well, sometimes
until I was older.
It's like you're not ready for it sometimes, right?
You haven't lived that life yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I feel like rap, especially hip hop also, but like rap specifically, there's such a competitive nature to it.
Yes. 100%.
It's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unique, I think, to the genre. And I embrace it full on. It's really funny, like, if I'm talking to people and, oh, yeah, I'm a rapper. It's like, oh, what do you rap about? It's like, oh, well, I basically rap about how I'm the shit and everybody else is worse than me, you know? And it sounds horrible, but maybe if you're not, you know, immersed in the genre, if you don't understand it, you might be like, oh, okay, so you're just like a really arrogant person.
Yeah, but that's not at all.
It's not that, though.
Yeah.
I think, well, you know, and obviously, you know, taking the history into account, too, it's like hip hop, even back in the origins, you know, late 70s, early 80s, it was all about the battle. Even before there were rappers, it was like, you know, the B-boy crews and the B-boys and B-girls with breakdancers, like going head to head on the linoleum, like who has the iller style, you know, and then the DJ battles, and then of course eventually the rap battles. And there's this braggadocious energy to the music that is, I think, really beautiful. And I think for me, it's like an expression of self-love and like self-empowerment.
Like positivity.
Yeah. And it's like, it's lifting yourself up. And especially if you look at where hip hop comes from, you know, which is like some of the harshest environments, you know, like late 70s, like, you know, the ghettos of New York, the South Bronx. It's like, for a lot of people, it's like a battle to survive, you know? So like using the art form to bolster yourself up and lift yourself up and put yourself up high, I think is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's sort of where all that comes from, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny, though, to me, coming from a different world. Yeah. And it's like, wow, it's so different.
Yeah, can you imagine if you were singing, just like, I'm the GOAT. Like, you other singers are whack. Like,
yeah, I know. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe that would be fun.
Well, it's also funny. Yeah. I mean, I think that would be awesome. I would love that. Yeah, I'm here for that. But, no, but I think it's I think it's a cool thing. But it's funny because people see my videos and often there's this sense of positivity and this feeling of positivity, you know, that gets pointed out quite a lot. People say, "Oh, I love your stuff because, you know, you're so positive."
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's awesome. And I do try to be really positive. I try to present you know, something that feels hopeful and that feels uplifting, especially to the other people that are in the video that are like taking their time out to collaborate with me and give me these words and inspire my freestyle. And anytime I incorporate people, I'm trying to do it in a way that is positive. But it's kind of funny and ironic in a way, because if you just read the transcription of my lyrics, it's like, you're so positive. And it's like, well, I said like I'm better than everybody and they all suck and they could never match me.
You also said that, yet it's positive.
Yeah, exactly. The feeling is positive, I think. And
your
smile.
Energy is positive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Should I sing first?
Yeah, go for it.
We're gonna be sinking soon. We're gonna be sinking soon. So everybody hold your breath, 'cause we're gonna be sinking soon.
Yeah, we gonna be sinking soon. They better be making room. As of now, we gon' float on top. Yeah. When he be rhyming, y'all know we sit in the spot. I'm coming through with the vision. Open your ear, time to listen. Yeah, when I be spitting right off at the top, do my rhymes with precision. Y'all know we making it happen, never be slacking, taking the action. When I be rhyming off top, I'm causing the chain reaction. Ready to hit it, they love it the way that I spit it, I lift off the ground. I'm defying all the laws of physics when I'm spitting something too profound. They didn't know it prior, spitting the fire, they know it now. We about to make it happen some way and somehow. Gonna be sinking soon, we trying to keep it afloat. Norah Jones and Harry Mack, we reinstating the whole. We're
gonna be sinking soon. We're gonna be sinking soon. So everybody hold your breath. And down, down we go.
Yeah, listen, yeah, we gonna be sinking soon. Unless we can channel the love, unless we can find a way to finally rise up above. Everyone stopping to judge, nobody knowing what's real, nobody taking the time, nobody knowing the deal. Time for some conversation, time for some people to listen, time for us all to come together. We gotta bond over vision, we gotta find a way to stop the crash and stop the collision. Yeah, when I be rhyming, I go in your brain like a mental incision. No more division, when I be rapping, I'm bringing the people together. Just like we do with collaboration, forming the bond tough as leather. Hoping the LOVE that's channeled, the kind that's lasted forever. We're gonna sink soon, less we can overcome it. I know we feel the fear, at times it's too much to stomach. I don't wanna see us plummet to the bottom, so we do like Mack and Norah Jones and keep it locked in. Come
We're
on.
gonna be sinking soon. We're gonna be sinking soon. So everybody hold your breath, 'cause we're gonna be sinking soon.
Oh my God. That was fun.
Woo, that was super fun.
That was fun.
Come on.
Yeah, I could do this
dope.
all day. now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
cool
like,
too.
don't get the drum machine out, please.
Yeah, no, this is
That
dope.
was great.
Yeah, I played with my fingers too because I wanted to do something kind of I don't know, something different, but that was amazing. And then I felt like on the first verse I was just kind of rapping, and then because I'm just settling in.
Yeah.
And then the second time around, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be sinking soon. Like,
Yeah.
let me talk about that.
Yeah,
like,
not as positive.
yeah, which I love. You know,
Yeah.
and I think it's true. I think it's a really wild time that we're living through right now. So it's important to let's try not to sink. You know.
Yeah, I'm hoping
try to
not.
open our
but
hearts.
Yeah, I want to float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was cool. Yeah, that song is usually like a little swingy, but I was like, it kind of feels good, like bordering it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
that was perfect.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
that.
cool.
Yeah.
So the drums, have you always played?
I've played the drums for basically as long as I've been trying to figure out how to freestyle.
Okay.
And for as long as I've been loving hip hop. Yeah,
Like since middle school?
Both, yeah, like 10 or 11 years old, I think, for both. The drums, for sure, I started when I was 10 in 5th grade. My first instrument was the violin. I started
fun.
playing when I was 7, yeah. Which is a really hard instrument.
Yeah.
I just remembered because it took like a year to get a good sound. You know, that was the thing about it was like the barrier to entry is so difficult.
It is. It really weeds out a lot of people.
Yeah. You have to be patient. And I might have been particularly slow, but I just remember like the first time you take the bow to the string, it sounds horrible. You know? So it's like I was trying
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, really awful. So it's not that inviting, but it's like, okay, well, eventually you might be able to produce a nice sound. But I did enjoy playing the violin, and then, but I think I always really wanted to play the drums.
Yeah.
And I've always felt like I have this rhythm inside of me.
Well, you have to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A freestyle is like a drum solo with words.
Yeah, and when you get to those fast triplets and you're doing all that stuff, it's like,
Yeah. Well, and it's a huge cheat code too for me as a freestyler to have this background as a drummer. And the fact that I kind of started both at the same time, they've always sort of been interwoven for me, and they've sort of informed each other in different ways. And I think, you know, because I played jazz for many years and gigged as a jazz drummer.
Okay, like straight ahead sort of?
Yeah, like straight ahead. Yeah, like bar, restaurant kind of gigs, freelancing. Lots of like piano trio type stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. So I know, that's why it's so awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. We share that in common.
That's so cool.
And so, but a jazz drummer or really a jazz musician of any kind, like it's like we're improvising in rhythm, right?
Yeah.
And for you also in harmony and melody, but for the drums, it's like I'm trying to tell a story by improvising in rhythm. And so having that as sort of something that can underpin my freestyles is incredibly helpful, because when I first started freestyling, it's like it took a long time to be able to say something meaningful while I was improvising as a rapper.
Yeah.
At first, it's really just about creating this rhythmic feel, and like in many ways, it's like just don't stop moving your mouth. You know, if you can create some kind of rhythm, you'll find it eventually. And so I feel like jazz drumming and just drumming in general gave me that kind of just that rhythmic underpinning.
You're just in the flow, and you're like swimming in the current, and you're
100%.
you don't stop.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. It's like you don't know what you're going to say next, but if you just keep flowing, you'll find it.
If you don't, then you're not going to say anything.
Exactly.
So you might as well just keep going.
100%.
Oh, wow,
100%.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And did you go to school for music?
I did, yeah. I went to, so I grew up in Portland, Oregon, and then I moved down to Los Angeles in 2008, and I was part of the jazz studies program at USC.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For how, did you finish?
I did, yeah. I did my undergrad there. So I graduated in 2012.
Okay, so you really did it.
I really did
That's
it.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And were you freestyling all the while in LA? Like that was and gigging and like playing drums
gigging and trying to figure it out. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I was kind of saying yes to everything, you know. And but it's funny because as much as I was just like really focused on drums, and I was practicing for, you know, several hours every day, and I was doing all my ensembles and all the other coursework and stuff that I was doing there. As a drummer, it's like I was doing just as much work as a freestyler, but just in the dorm room with my friends.
Really?
Yeah, like just hours, like literally like nightly.
Wow.
Because once they figured it out, it was like I lived in a suite, so it was like there were 3 separate rooms, 2 to a room, so there were 6 of us in there, and we all kind of like became friends freshman year while we were living there at USC. And none of them were musicians. I was the only musician there.
Oh, they weren't in the music.
They weren't in the music program. One of them played guitar, and they were somewhat musical, but I was the only person studying music. And but then as soon as they learned that I could freestyle, it was just like every night they'd be like, do this beat, like rap over this beat.
That's
I was like,
so
okay,
fun.
let's go. And it just,
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then they would challenge me, be like, do one about this, do one about that, or like hold things up, you know? And I was just like, I love this. This
you
is
must have
awesome.
been the main attraction at parties.
Yes, for real. It was so dope. And actually it was really cool. So I went to, there's this really incredible neo-soul group called Moonchild. Which
I've heard them.
They're great. And so I went to school with them. Amber Navrin and Andres Matson and Max Brick, that's Moonchild. And we all went to school together. And so I had a band with some of them. I think all of them were part of it at one time or another, as well as others. And so it was like it was my friends from the jazz program, and it was like a full band. It's like we were really inspired by the Roots, and trying to do something similar. And so, and I was the front person as a rapper, but I would just improvise all of my parts. So we would have like a chorus that was pre-written, and the music would be pre-composed. But then when it was time for the verses, it would just be like an open section, like if I was doing a horn solo or something.
Yeah.
But instead I was freestyling. And we became this really popular party band because it was so like interactive.
So fun, yeah.
Yeah, I was like rapping about what was happening at the party. I'd be like, this guy's way too drunk over here, or whatever. And it was so dope. And it was a lot of fun. And at one point we were doing like 3 or 4 parties a week, and we were just like this super in-demand USC band.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Sounds like you've had a good time.
I've definitely had a good time. Yeah. And I learned a ton doing that too. Just because, previously, like with my group State of Mind that I was mentioning before, it was always, we freestyled because we loved it, but for our records, we wrote all the parts,
Okay.
And when we performed live, it was mostly like written material. And then the freestyle was like the spice on top. Like
Gotcha.
we might do like a 5-minute freestyle interlude at some point for fun. But then in college, it kind of like flipped where it was like, oh no, I'm really just going to go out there with no plan.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
improvise
probably
my
got better
parts.
and better at it, right?
Totally.
And so.
Yeah. It was like full immersion in freestyle.
Wow.
I was just doing it as often as possible.
But that's the best practice.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Did you do you now go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like, are you able to turn off?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, no, it's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've wondered myself. Back in college, I didn't sleep that much, and I don't know how I did that. Now
Yeah.
I love sleep.
Yeah.
And I try to get it when I can. But yeah, it is a funny thing. Like when I wake up in the morning, it's a clear slate, and there's no rhymes happening. But once I start, it kind of like, it's like flipping a switch, and then you can't turn it off till you go to sleep and reset.
Oh my God.
Because it does just kind of churn in the background. And like, especially when we go out and do, I do videos where I'm like out in the street and I'm interacting with strangers, and I'll ask them to like throw me words and suggestions, kind of like what we did at the beginning of the podcast. And I'll turn it into a freestyle. And after we do like a few hours of that out in the world, it's like, it's hard for me to turn it off.
You're just like vibrating.
Yeah, everywhere I look, I'm like, that looks like a good group. They're like, we turn the cameras off, it's done, I'm like, oh, okay, like, or like read a restaurant sign.
You're like,
and
I can't stop.
Yeah, what rhymes with that? What rhymes with that? Like, here's what I would say, oh, I should incorporate that.
Oh my God. When you're watching TV, like a TV show, do you just do it?
Sometimes,
You
yeah. Or
can't
like
stop yourself.
washing the dishes, great time to freestyle in the shower. But then it becomes very repetitive because you're always doing the same thing. So it's like, how many times can you rhyme with
that's
shampoo?
true. That's true.
I've already done that.
That's
it's like,
fun.
You've come up with like crazier and crazier options to rhyme about in the shower. You're like rapping about the grout. This is really ill grout work. So.
Do you write more prepared stuff ever lately? Like,
Yes.
or are you pretty just focused on the freestyling?
I'm very focused on the freestyling, but I do also write, and I've been sort of experimenting and trying to find out what kind of like process feels good for me.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, it's challenging for me, to figure out how to be effective as a songwriter and how to be effective like in a more traditional studio environment.
Yeah.
I'm such an improviser.
Yeah.
And that's always what's drawn me to music, like from the very beginning.
That's why you love jazz.
That's why I love jazz.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember, like I have all these early memories of music, and they all involve improvisation. Like I remember one time, I have to ask my parents because I have no idea where we were, but we were at some kind of like, almost in my memory, it's like a trade show type environment, but I don't know if that's accurate. But there was like a musician there with a piano, and he saw me, and I was like enamored with what he was doing. And he was like, oh, come sit up here. And he was like, you can play any of the black notes, And he played something in like I guess like E flat minor, or he played something where
it's like you can't lose.
It's a pentatonic, it's like something where that pentatonic scale would work. Yeah. And I was just a little kid, but I was like, okay. And he was playing a chord progression beneath me, and I just remember I started playing, and I was like, I get it.
Maybe it wired your whole path and like changed your whole trajectory.
I feel like it did, because I definitely was blissing out while I was doing it, and I was like, this is amazing. Somehow I'm like a good musician right now.
You're like, I'm nailing this. Are you getting this, Mom?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure luckily they didn't record it, because it probably wasn't very good, but in my memory.
In your mind, it's huge.
In my memory, it was huge. And so, but anyway, bringing it back to your question, I'm such an improviser through and through. And so sometimes it's hard for me to funnel that energy into something that needs to be kind of honed and refined.
Well, you have a superpower.
Oh,
and it doesn't.
Thank you.
And it sometimes when you have something like it's a crazy, you've worked on it.
Yeah.
It's a gift, but you've also you've put in all the work.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's incredible.
Oh, thank you.
So pivoting into something that is maybe more the norm.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it would be fun, but maybe it doesn't have to happen.
Exactly. And that's, it's funny you say that, because that has been sort of the, I guess like the challenge for me since I started like really having success at this as an improviser and becoming known. It was like immediately, because I kind of stumbled into it, my friend, way back in December 2016, my friend Jacob Mann, who's also a great jazz pianist and composer, and he had a big band at the time. And anyway, he did a big band record, and he wanted to promote it, and so he like chopped the beat out of he sampled his big band recording and made a hip hop beat and had me freestyle over it, and filmed it on his phone and posted it on YouTube. That was in 2016, and that was the first exposure to anybody outside of like my local community that ever heard me freestyle. And the video like got 100,000 views or something like that. And I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. We spent 20 minutes doing this. I didn't even think anything of it. What would happen if I really dove in? And so that was the catalyst for me to start making my own videos and really invest everything I have into growing this. But as soon as I started kind of having that success with the videos, it was like immediate, where it was like, okay, cool, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna pivot?
Yeah.
That was sort of the conversation around it.
Other people.
Yeah. Like in the comments, or even like when I would, because the videos kind of popped off, then I would get to connect with people in the music industry and managers and people at record labels and producers and stuff like that, and just have meetings and conversations. But I always felt kind of uncomfortable, because it was all about like, okay, well, how do we take this and make it?
What's next?
Yeah. And how do we make it fit in with what is sort of the more traditional path, kind of like, how do you need an album, and you need a big single.
You don't anymore.
Right. Right.
You're like, yes, I don't need that.
Yeah. Maybe. But at the time, I was younger, and I was so kind of like, I didn't know anything, and I still don't. I only know enough to know I don't know anything. But but back then, especially, I was kind of impressionable, and I was like, oh, I think I probably do need this.
Yeah.
They're probably right. They seem to know. Like,
well, it also seems like a milestone that you want to hit at some point, probably.
Yeah. And part of me does want to, make like a great album, but I do wrestle with that in my head. It's like, well, at the same, like you say, it's like I have this thing that's special that clearly has a lot of energy around it, and people enjoy it, and I enjoy it, and I've invested a lot of time in it, and maybe that's enough.
Yeah, but you could make a great album and improvise.
I think so.
You just got to get some cool musicians that you love to play with and just bounce it around and record it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you don't have to. But I get it. It's like,
if you want to, be a part of my album.
Heck yeah, of course.
Hey, let's go.
But I feel like also times are different, and you don't need that anymore.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's a different landscape, right?
It's really different, and you've had to navigate it. When did you start putting videos out? Shortly after that, like 2017.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah, the beginning. It's funny, that video happened with my friend Jacob, and then I was just blown away, because I wasn't a social media person like at all, and I didn't know what having a YouTube channel or subscriber was. It just wasn't in my worldview at all. And so I just remember I called him, and I was like, can we get lunch? And we got together, and I was like, what do you think I should do?
Because
he was already doing the YouTube thing, and he's very funny as well. So he had lots of like kind of like comedic videos on his channel that had done well in addition to his music stuff. And so he was like, man, just make a YouTube channel and start making videos that seem cool to you of you freestyling and you'll be fine, you know?
Yeah, I think that people overthink it a lot.
Definitely.
And they think it has to be like the ultimate video.
Right.
But I think what people connect to is the human quality of it.
Yes.
And you already have, what you're doing is amazing. So it's like,
thanks.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's better that way.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, if you know, the overthinking thing, you just end up never making anything in my experience.
Yes.
You know, it's like
totally.
I just for years, and that was the whole thing is like, I'd been freestyling and rapping and loving it and for so long. And I had my group in high school and that was great, but that felt easy because I had my best friends with me.
Yes, that's different.
You know, it's different. And we were just hanging out. It was what we wanted to do anyway, you know? It's like, we don't want to do this homework. We want to go do this rap thing, you know?
Yeah.
But then once I was kind of like out on my own and I didn't have my crew anymore and like my homies who I came up with doing it, I felt like, you know, nervous. I didn't know how to step into being like a solo artist and how to like kind of pave my own way. And so I would just overthink myself out of ever doing anything, you know? And it took until my friend Jacob was like, here, come do this thing. It was a favor to him.
Yeah,
you know? I didn't even do it for me. I just did it. I was like, oh, if this is going to help you out, sure. And that kind of opened my eyes to it. But yeah, totally. I mean, and that's one of the big things for me too, is like, it's why sort of like revising things and like really like refining ideas can be challenging because sometimes I'm just like, I'm never gonna finish it. You know, it's never gonna be right.
It's hard to focus on things for a long period of time.
Oh my God.
For me, I've realized more and more, I love playing music, but if I have to write something out or write a chart for something or learn something that's hard, it's hard for me to focus on it.
Oh my God, same here.
So, you know, even doing this podcast, like sometimes I get in my head about learning songs that somebody has picked or that I've picked for myself.
Right.
And I put it off and I put it off and then I get nervous about being prepared. But then when I get in the room and you're playing music with someone, it feels like, oh yeah, I know how to do this.
Yes.
You know, and it's easier when you're just doing it.
Yes.
So getting psyched up for something musical or creative, I feel like is just sort of productive.
Well, I agree so much. It resonates so much. It's crazy. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately too, because I do the same thing. I get really worked up in my head and I start getting nervous and suddenly it's like, wait, I don't even know how to do this anymore.
I
like,
know, but you do.
Why have they chosen me? Like, why have they chosen me for this opportunity? Like, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the whole talking about it thing, you know?
Yeah, don't talk about it, just be about it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
It's like I don't read, people talking about music that much because I'd rather just listen to it. You know what I mean?
There was this thing, and I don't know if it was legit. I thought it was legit at the time, but it was like a list of kind of like rules to be a part of Thelonious Monk's band. Did you ever see this?
No. No, I did see it, but tell it.
So it had like various like, you know, his requirements basically. And it was like, I think it was written in all caps. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Hopefully it's real because it was great. But it was, one of them was like, I think it said talking about music is like dancing about architecture.
Yes.
It was like, what's the point, kind of, you know? Like,
I agree.
Meanwhile,
we're talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
this is different.
This is totally different. I feel comfortable here. I'm sitting at the drums. I feel good. No, and it has a place, and I love talking with other musicians and talking with other creatives.
It's different. It's different, though.
If it's talking through like what I'm gonna do, it's like, okay, so like what side of the stage do you want to stand on? Or like, so how are you gonna intro this? And like, what's the transition from this song to this song? It's like, man, I don't even know if I know how to make music anymore.
Yeah.
And
I asked Brian Blade once, we were doing a song that was in like 5 and then 7. I said, how do you count that? He goes, oh, I don't count. And I was like, thank you, Brian Blade. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Giving me permission to not count.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so great. Yeah. 100%. And I always say to people, like, that's why I hated, once the video started popping off, then I would get to go in studios with producers, and I was grateful for the opportunities, and everybody was trying to help me, and that's awesome. But it would just be like, okay, cool. Like, do you like this beat? It's like, yeah, I like it. And then it's just playing on loop, and I'm sitting there like with my notes app on my phone with like a blinking cursor on a couch while they like are tweaking the beat a little bit or doing other things. And I just remember just sitting there like in a cloud of anxiety and just being like, I don't know how to rap. And then and I would just remember being like, every time I get on a mic and start rapping, then I know how to rap.
Yeah.
But until then, I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's muscle memory because you
Yes.
put in all the work, but like you can't think about it.
100%. And I follow and I bounce off the cues, you know? It's like when the beat drops and then I start going, then I'm like, okay, yeah, now I know what I'm doing. And the body is a big part of it.
You're a mirror to what's happening, and you're just dancing.
Yeah.
At that point.
100%.
Yeah.
But I've never been somebody that could just like look at a blank page and dream up something incredible and write it down but I have such an admiration for people who can do that. And
yeah, but you do that.
How
You
so?
just don't put it on a page.
Yes, that's true.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you. That's awesome. And that,
You
know.
do it. Yeah.
Thank you. That makes me feel good.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes me feel good. Yeah.
It's just the way you're thinking about it.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
everybody thinks about it differently.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can we do something like that?
Slow jam. That's nice. Yeah. Cranium.
Y'all know what it is. Playing along. Here we go. Yeah, he's not a human. Mack is an alien, composing verses directly from my cranium. Y'all know I do it right from the mind. When I be flipping right off at the metal, you know I excite them with rhymes. Come on.
Clever.
I'ma last forever. Verses off the mental, best believe they sound clever. Yeah, flowing divine, so open up your heart to this. Mack and Norah Jones going hard for this. Listen.
Helix.
Yeah, we gon' make you feel this. Music in my jeans, written in my double helix. Spin it back a minute, what did he just say? I mean to say this rhythm moving through my DNA. Yeah, rip up on the mic and then I own the zone. I got hip-hop beats in my chromosomes. H-Mack be getting loose, and y'all know I begin to rhyme. Me and the crowd, the double helix, how we intertwine. Moot. M-O-O-T?
Yep.
I'ma rock it on the true joint. They said Harry Mack is whack, that's a mute point. I'ma break it down for everyone that's watching. Before you step to me, y'all better use caution. Yeah, for me it truly ain't nothing. Change the pronunciation, then I hit the mute button. Bring it back again, and we turning it up. Any mic that I grip, y'all know I'm burning it up. I'ma get it popping off the top of this, no mute point percepted. When I rhyme like this, whackness it gets ejected.
Ernest.
Yeah, I burn this. I keep it honest and earnest. All competition quickly getting sent away. Freestyle novelist, they call me Ernest Hemingway. H-Mack off the metal when I make the point. Combined with Norah Jones, cooking up these crazy joints. Keep it earnest, man, I keep it authentic. My name is cemented, I never signed, I stayed independent. Y'all know what's up, we gon' keep expanding with the vocab. Flipping right off at the metal whenever we rhyming, we making them go mad. I come off the top of this, I rhyme till the apocalypse. Once we get it started off the top of the brain, I feel like there ain't no stopping this.
Woo!
Come on.
Serotonin.
We really zoning. This style is the one that I'm owning. Boosting up your dopamine and your serotonin. When I rhyme, I got the utmost inventive flows. Got your brain spitting out them happy chemicals. Serotonin, if you pulsing through your veins now. Flipping it over the metal, I change it, I'll never be bringing the same style. I know we take it beyond. H-Mack, I'm going deep. Y'all know when it comes to lyrics, I never spit it cheap. I be that rhyming freak. Serotonin, it's steady pulsing. When he's rhyming, y'all know we goes and flows are deeper than the ocean. What? We gon' take it there, make them all aware. I do it off the mental, ain't no need to prepare. Get it cracking like a snare when I spit it absurd. Hey yo, Norah, hit me with at least one more word. Come on.
Clever.
Yeah, cleverest they heard of. Off the top I serve you, best believe it's been a murder. My flow, it might disturb you, I be clever with the wordplay. Known for spitting lyrics in the utmost absurd way. Can't nobody quite do it like me. They might flow, but y'all know they not fluid like me. Said this is Mack and Norah Jones, and we slaying the song. Ain't nothing playing, I'm just playing along. Said I'm just playing along.
Yeah. Yay. Oh
That's
my
awesome.
God, it's so fun.
So
and you
fun.
did the fast one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I'm so glad you did it.
Had
This
to
is
try
amazing.
to hit, a little double time, you know?
Yeah, it's great. How many times a week do you do these videos at this point? Do you take breaks or do you bank them? Do you like...
Kind of. We usually, it ebbs and flows. So we'll kind of try to batch. It usually ends up working like that, where we batch a lot of videos together. When the whole team is together, you know, my team is semi-remote. We live in different places.
Gotcha.
And so, but we're all together like when I'm on tour. And so that's a good opportunity to try to film videos when we're in different cities and
just
stuff.
go out.
Go out in the streets.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah. It's the only thing with that is I have to just be mindful of like my voice and the whole.
Because you're going to play at night.
Yeah. And the vocal care element, which is, I probably need to ask you about that because that's been my biggest thing. Like my Achilles heel is my.
Really?
Yeah.
You lose it a lot?
I used to lose it a lot. And then I got really scared about that because it's like, do you ever lose your voice while you're.
Rarely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I sing louder now, but I sing kind of quiet.
Yeah.
But I feel like I used to lose it if I was going to a bar and talking and
totally.
a lot.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
Yes.
In a loud restaurant, at a bar.
Yeah.
That's what really does it.
Totally.
Yeah.
I can't believe I used to do that as often as I did.
I know. It doesn't even sound fun.
Now I hate it. I used to love it. I was like,
know.
I remember being in my 20s and being like, we would go out all the time. And I would just remember being like, wow, it's going to suck when I like turn 30 and I still really want to do this, but I can't because it's like kind of weird. Like, because people will kind of judge me if I go out this way. And then it was like almost like as soon as I turned 30, I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that anymore.
I'm good.
Yeah. And now when I'm in those environments, I'm like, why do we do this? Like, why? I guess if you're going to dance, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But for anything else, I'm like, why? We're like here to catch up. Like you're my friend. I haven't seen you in a month.
But you have to scream.
Yeah. It's like, how are you?
Yeah, or like a
what?
first date in a bar.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
how people do that.
It's such an uphill battle.
It's just so loud.
Yeah, like let's go to a cafe or something conducive to
coffee shop.
Yeah, park is great. But yeah, no, I used to. I guess it started back in high school, even like back when I was with my group State of Mind back then. At some point, I started losing my voice, and I'm not trained as a vocalist at all. You know, I'm a rapper, so I just it's completely self-taught and never thought about that. And then I really started to lose my voice a lot, and that started to freak me out because it's just a mortifying feeling to be up on stage. And it's like, you know, it's obviously important to play the drums with good technique where you're going to be healthy and you're not going to like have back pain and shoulder pain and things like that. But it's not like if you drop the ball on your healthy technique, the drums just vanish.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, now I guess I don't have an instrument anymore.
Yeah, and your superpower's gone.
Yeah. But with the voice, it's that. And the other thing is I really use my energy to like sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to put it behind it.
Yes.
Right? You can't just kind of whisper it.
No, and I wish that I could. Sometimes I'm jealous. I'm like, man, I feel like if I was like Snoop Dogg or somebody like that, like
chill.
he could just go up there with all the swag in the world and do his songs, and it sounds almost exactly like the record, and it's amazing, you know? But I can't. Harry Mack doesn't do that. I go out there and I'm like, you're gonna like, first of all, nobody knows the words to any of this because I'm making it up right now, and I'm gonna make you feel this.
Yeah.
And if I feel like if I feel like we're not all there, I'm gonna rise to the occasion and save the day, you know? And I use like kind of like muscle to do that. It is how I use my voice.
Yeah.
But then, you know, sometimes I overdo it, and then once it goes away, it's very difficult to get it back. And then I feel very like, you know, it's kind of scary to be on stage and be like, well, what do we do now?
That is scary.
So then I got really serious about, you know, warming up and learning about.
Do it? Okay.
Now I do, and how to breathe, and also trying to pace myself and like, okay, you don't have to save the day every time. You know, you can pick your moments. But yeah, that's so when we're on tour, you know, it's important that like we'll do the video shoots and stuff in the streets. Like if we have a stretch of days off, maybe, you know, we try to build that into the tour routing.
Yeah. Not just doing them every show day. And,
Nah.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I try not to do like back-to-back shows even.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, because
It's a lot of energy.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
And mentally too, because my show is almost entirely improvised.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Mentally, it must be totally a drain.
yeah. So afterwards, I'm just like, wow, that was everything I have. Like, I need a day.
So if you do like an hour and a half, 2 hour show,
Yeah, we do an hour and a half.
hour and a half
Yeah.
show, that's different from doing the videos because it's just constant.
Yes.
And there's no break.
Right.
Okay, that's a lot.
And I'm trying to like work the stage, and there's a much more of
bouncing
a physical
around.
element versus
Yeah.
just me standing in front of 4 people on a street
Yeah.
corner or whatever.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. It's awesome, and I really enjoy it. And I'm also really proud of the show because, when I was like struggling with my voice and trying to figure out how to do that, I was like, I don't know if I can do an hour.
Yeah, because
know?
you hadn't done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to like really build up to it, and so now I'm able to do it, and that makes me feel really, really proud because it was scary for a minute. I was like, man, maybe I'm going to be the guy who could have been such a great freestyle rapper and performer if only his voice could hold out.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Yeah. As I reach for my throat coat.
Yeah,
tea.
I don't want to take a sip of tea too. So what kind of places are you playing?
We are playing like 1,200 to 1,700 cap rooms.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I would say.
That's like a good size. That's
great.
maybe like the best size.
So I don't know, because like the ambition in me is like, let's go harder, let's go bigger if we can.
Yeah.
If I'm
I just mean for to keep the intimacy. It's so nice.
I agree, and like the other side of me, like the ultra ambitious side is like the bigger the better, and let's keep growing if we can. And then the other side of me is like, this feels kind of perfect.
Yeah.
And especially for what I do, because it's all improvised. One of the biggest challenges was like figuring out how to even scale it up to even that size, or even how do I do this on a stage in front of 500 people instead of on a corner where everybody can see everything that I'm referencing?
That's true, yeah.
And so we basically like utilize technology and the screen behind me so there's like a QR code and people are able to like submit words and topics.
Okay,
and I'm
so
seeing them on screen for the first time.
That's a lot easier for people.
Yeah. And then we have camera feeds and stuff that can project to the screen. So if I'm like in the crowd rapping about what I can see in front of me, the whole room can see it and stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't know how big it scales. I have done like some festival performances in front of much bigger crowds, and it was really exciting and fun, and it worked. So
it worked, yeah.
I think it works, but I agree with you. I do love the 1,500.
It's kind of sounds nice for what you're doing.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I feel like I can feel everybody. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when it gets
They're
bigger.
with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes when it's bigger, the people in the back might be with you part of it, but they're kind of in and out, and they're having fun, and they're into it, but it's not in the same way as like having everybody really engaged.
Yeah. It just becomes kind of like crowd.
Yeah.
It's like there's me on stage and then there's crowd.
And then at the back, they're like, oh yeah, he's on stage, and then there's you and me, and there's the beer stand, and
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But the smaller room, it's like, oh, everybody here is contributing.
Yeah.
Is how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to play some more music?
Let's do it.
So I want to give you more words, I feel like.
Yeah, let's do that.
How should we do it? Oh my God. I don't
Yeah.
even know this word, you guys.
Oh, what is it?
Fiduciary.
Fiduciary.
Do you know this word?
Yeah, it's a financial term.
I know it is that. I knew that, but I don't know what it is.
I think like a fiduciary responsibility is like if the banks go under, you're still covered up to $200,000.
Wow. I'm sorry. Did you study finance? Or am I just really dumb?
No, you're not dumb at all. It's a weird word. I think that's what it means.
Have you had to learn? Do you just go through the dictionary all the time? Like, is that part of your practice? Like, do you just know a lot of words that other people don't?
The thing is, I get a lot of credit for having a big vocabulary, and I don't think it's accurate. I don't think it's true. I feel, I say this humbly, like I have a good mastery of the words I do know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like how like some jazz players like from back in the day, like they didn't have a lot of chops, but they had full mastery of their chops. And that's why it was so great.
Yeah. They did their thing.
Yeah, they did their thing, and they had a voice, and it's beautiful. That's how I feel about my freestyle. People will be like, you know every word in the dictionary.
Sounds like it.
Like if you watch my videos though, I happen to know fiduciary, so it looks like I know. I like this. I got lucky.
Have you gotten that one before?
I don't think I've gotten that in a freestyle, which is amazing. It's rare that we get an unfreestyled word.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to put some here. Should I call them out while we're doing it, or do you want them before?
I guess this time call them out while we do it.
If I put them in, you can't see these, right?
I can't see
Okay.
them, no.
If I put them in front of me, I can do it. I cannot think of it on the spot.
That's perfect. Plus,
for sure.
I was going to suggest you leave them out of the hat so we don't forget what they are.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And do you want to still play drums, or would you rather do the loop? I'm totally happy how you are, but whatever you want. Is it harder for you while you're playing, or
It is harder to freestyle while I play.
Okay.
But it's like,
it's so fun.
yeah. And the thing is, it's in development. Like, I'm really working on this right now.
Oh, you are?
So I was excited to do
Okay.
it here, even though I feel like it's like a little early. I mean, I actually brought the drums out on tour last time. And for a segment of the show, like in the middle, I did a drum solo, and then I would accompany myself on drums while
wow.
rapping.
Okay.
But it's like, I feel like it's still in the early stages of development. But I also feel like it's really strange for me to sit at the drums and not play and like play a drum track off my phone.
I get it.
So on this podcast, I'm accompanying myself.
Yes. Okay, I feel honored.
Norah Jones, I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna push you. I'm pushing
Yeah,
you.
yeah, we're pushing ourselves.
You push me, I push you.
Yeah, that's how we do this.
All right, I've got some fun words here. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, you can't see these, right?
I can't. I can kind of see those ones upside down, but I'm not gonna read them because I'm
you're a pro.
I'm the real deal.
You
guys.
are. Okay.
I don't
all
cheat.
right, all right. I've got a lot of words here. We don't
Okay.
have to do them all. I just want to have them out in case.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
This is gonna be fun.
All right. It's funny. She made all these flashcards, and I made her put them on a sheet of paper because I was like, I'm not going to be picking flashcards out of a hat while I'm playing. And she put them on a sheet of paper. But what did I do? I just pulled out all the flashcards.
Yeah.
Like
no,
a
but
dum-dum.
I mean, wow, you pulling words
forgot,
out of a hat
literally.
while playing is
Yeah,
like,
I can't do that.
That's too much.
All right.
That's like a circus act, I feel. And somebody will be juggling, like burning machetes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Who, should I start it off or?
Yeah, because I don't know what tempo you want to do.
Right, true. I'm very
That way you
limited.
can do anything you want.
Okay.
I can, even if you go fast, whatever.
All right, let's see.
Fiduciary.
Yeah, there ain't really nothing they can do to Harry. I'm getting paid, y'all, no fiduciary. Y'all know I'm stretching with agility. I'm the bank with fiduciary responsibility. Y'all know I'm making all these rappers run away. If the banks go over, I still get my 200K. Yeah, y'all know I'm ready to rock. Getting paper, then we gon' invest it in stocks.
Sandbox.
Yeah, y'all know they came to see the man rock. I'm about to get all the damn props. Once I start rhyming, y'all, I can't stop. When I'm with Norah, I'm like a kid up in the sandbox. On the rail, we just out here having fun. I'm just playing along and getting the job done. I'm just laying the song, and you know I win in every damn battle. I'm rhyming inside of my sandcastle. Look, yeah, we about to take it to the peak. They pay attention every time I speak, and y'all know they love it when Mack and Norah bust it on the jam. Take the microphone and crush it in the sand.
Melancholy.
Yeah, I'm about to do it off the melon probably. I lift you up if you feel melancholy. Y'all know I came through with the rap script, guaranteed to lift your mood if you feeling sadness. We about to flip your frown upside down when we come through with the live rounds. I spit it off the tip of this, y'all know I'm that dude. Rainy days in Portland, y'all, that was a melancholy mood. Look.
Take it to Broadway.
Okay, I'ma spit it in a raw way. Theatrical lyrics, we taking it to Broadway. Y'all know I came through the slate. I rhyme on Broadway, but y'all know the Mack don't play. Listen, I'm doing it bigger than ever. They be yelling out Mamma Mia. Mack's the strongest, freer. When I rhyme, man, you know I drop the standards. Yeah, H-Man coming with the stanzas. Look, we about to break it down. Theatrical lyrics, I come through with the crazy sound. They better respect it, they never rejected. About the deck, they be getting ejected. Y'all know the Mack is respected. Come on, yeah, and I'm about to make the people go mad. Hey yo, Norah, hit me with the next vocab.
Bodega.
Okay, listen, I'm the type of rapper they would beg for. Catch me rhyming outside of your bodega. When I rhyme, man, you know I hit the truest target. On the West Coast, we just call them supermarkets. Mack, I'm the #1 performer. Something like a bodega, cause I get found on every corner. I'm always ready, y'all know we out here to rip. I leave the bodega, you know I got my soda and chips. And my bottle of water for the proper hydration. Stepping in correcting Mack, that's a violation. Look, I let it flow, y'all know I'm top choice. Need my water and my tea from the bodega for my voice, come on.
Diagnostic.
And y'all know they couldn't stop this. Yeah, we came through with the hotness. I'm too sick for any diagnostics. Yeah, y'all know they couldn't diagnose this dopeness. Every time he flows, it's ferocious. Preaching when I'm speaking, but the Mack is not irreverent. Every time I'm rhyming, I'ma give y'all the medicine.
Ivory.
Who's as live as me? Norah Jones on the ebony and ivory. She be playing the keys. Every time that I rhyme, y'all I slay it with ease. My heart and soul, what I came here to give. But please, people, please let the elephants live. They already endangered, so don't be hunting. Every time I rhyme, I get rid of your assumptions. Yeah, I'm nice every time that I bust, and my lyrics on point like an elephant tusk. There ain't no rapper half as live as me. Blowing up and there is no surviving me. Come on. That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. That's hard to do. I like that.
Hard to do it at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah, it's muscle memory, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm really glad that we're doing this because this is such a cool opportunity for me to take this like out of my practice room, you know?
That's cool.
And to be in this environment. This is such a good environment for it. And I'm loving it.
Good.
I'm loving it. Yeah.
Do you get out of breath faster when you're playing at the same time?
You know, it's weird. I kind of get out of breath faster because there's the physicality of playing. I'm not playing that loud right now, obviously, so it's not that crazy. And also my drum parts are simple when I'm rapping because they have to be.
Yeah, totally.
But my voice gets weird. I get like more spit in my mouth.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
like you don't have the same sort of flow.
Something like I don't even know what it is. Yeah, but I've just noticed that I'm like, whoa, I need to like swallow or like breathe or like do something. I don't know what's happening.
Well, some people hold their breath when they play drums.
Yes.
You know?
And I used to do that a ton.
So maybe that's what it is. You're like, you can't because you're doing the thing, but you're also... That's like your muscle. I think so. And actually, I think in a way, that's one of the good things about rapping while I play is that it forces me to breathe while I play. Because I did used to, it was hard to, I remember for a while I was like practicing like breathing and rhythm, you know, while I played. Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like, trying to coordinate
so that you wouldn't be like holding your breath?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, but I'm so focused. I think that's why I hold the breath because I'm really focused on what I'm doing.
But I think, you know, some of my favorite musicians are drummers who sing.
Yes.
You know, and there's such a different thing. Even when I'm playing piano, if I were to just sing and not play, I sing different.
Yeah. Yeah, they're meshed for
They're
you, right?
married in a way that I think it's actually my special thing, you know?
Oh yeah, that's your superpower.
I can do it. I can play and I can sing and I can do them separately, but when I put them together, that's where they kind of come alive.
Absolutely. So, and you can tell just watching you and listening to your records, and it's just
thanks.
Yeah, that's the magic.
Well, I didn't mean to make you compliment me, but
no, I didn't feel obligated. I did not feel obligated.
No, but I do mean like it's probably going to open a new channel for you.
Yeah.
Where like it becomes one in a way, like it already sounds like one to me.
Oh, thank you.
But like just since you haven't done it that much, I mean, you know, maybe that's like a whole other channel.
I think so, and I really want that.
Yeah.
And I was saying to my manager, Mikey, who's here, I was like, dude, I want to just go on and play drums for everything we do on the podcast. I was like, because it makes so much sense, you know? I'm here with you. You're such an amazing musician. You're going to be playing and singing and accompanying yourself, and it's like, it would just be so nice to be able to, and then there's not as much planning that's needed either. It's like I can just kind of come in and get comfy at the drums and play. And so, this has been a goal of mine. So this is, you know, a step in the right direction.
Check.
There we go.
Yeah, we did
We're getting it, y'all.
Well, this was so fun.
So fun.
Thank you for doing this.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Yay.
It's been an honor.
I could do it all day, but I don't want to be greedy.
Me too.
So,
yeah. Well, we'll do it for my album, so we'll be in touch.
Heck yeah. Call me anytime. I love to play.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite thing.
Yes,
yeah.
me too.
We don't have to rehearse, even better.
You're speaking my language.
Do it.
Come on. I'm so down. Yeah.
That's why I book so many gigs, because I just want to go do it,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Norah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
That was amazing. He's incredible.
Yeah. What a good dude, too.
Yeah.
Just like sweetheart.
Yeah, and a good sport, because I feel like we were really trying to stump him.
You
With
guys
some
were.
words.
Yeah, but I didn't like that.
I know, but he liked it. He
but do you
said,
remember, I was like, I don't want to stump him.
Yeah.
This is mean.
you're
This
like,
is
how
a mean
about
word to choose.
wine
Wine.
for the rhyme?
Wine.
We're like, fiduciary. That's a good
I
one.
said, no, that's mean. I'm not giving him that word.
He loved it. He was like, yeah, stump me.
I know.
Try to stump me.
He's so funny.
He can't be stumped.
That was a joy. If you want to know what we played in this episode, well, we just played a bunch of random stuff. Improvised. The first song was freestyle number 1. Second song, I did use part of one of my songs called Sinkin' Soon. But Sinkin' Soon was from an album I made called Not Too Late in 2007. But we just took a snippet of it. Basically, it's all freestyle, the rest of it. But other than that second song, it's all freestyle. Special thanks to Harry Mack for joining us today. And we'll be back next week with Madison Cunningham. Norah Jones is Playing Along is a production of iHeart Podcasts. I'm your host, Norah Jones. This episode was recorded by Kyle Pass, video by Heckmore Media and Kay Loggins, mixed by Jamie Landry, video editing by Kay Loggins, additional recording by Matt Marinelli, audio post-production and mastering by Greg Tobler, artwork by Eliza Fry, photography by Shervin Linez, produced by Norah Jones and Sarah Oda, executive producers Aaron Wong Kaufman and Jordan Rentog, marketing lead Allison Cantor Graber.